No, we're doing good. How we doing?
You a good dodgeball player?
I'm average, but my team is fantastic. And that's, as a coach, what you got to have is you got to have a team that can accomplish the goal when you set the mission to it. And I felt like the Glacier boys got that done. And I'm proud of them. And I feel like we're going to repeat next year.
Do you like where your progression of the offense is going?
Yes, right now I'm glad that we've, from day one to whatever day it is right now, they've done a really good job of handling new installs, new things we've thrown at them. We haven't made it easy on them, and they've worked with it. We're still maturing and developing, but from where we started to where we are right now, it's a big difference, and appreciate where we're at.
Before you took this job, how many times did you go to your station?
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's a good SID right there. I think 2 or 3 times. I played against this fantastic university, and the atmosphere was always ridiculous. That's the one thing I remember about this place is every time we came in here, just the Zone of Zoo was going nuts. The fan base was incredible. It was always packed. So I'm hoping for that same advantage home games this year.
That stood out?
I mean, I'm getting old right now. I don't know if my mind's as good as it used to be. It was always great battles. There was never a game that wasn't into the second half, into the fourth quarter. They're always good competitions, and they're kind of running together against some really good teams, really good opponents.
Where do you stand on 4th and 1 shotgun? Is that still something you do?
I mean, if I tell you now, they're going to know. We'll do whatever it takes. Sometimes we're good in the gun, and sometimes we're good under center, and we're going to mix it up for sure. So, especially now that you've asked it, I'm definitely going to mix it up.
Have you watched film of the team and see why are they in shotgun in 4th and 1? Like, have they even considered?
Yep. And I really like being in shotgun, and I really like being under center. As long as we mix it up, and we're not giving away what we're doing, any tendencies. If we're always under center and we're doing similar plays, we always want to mix it up.
How have the centers adjusted to being under center?
Actually, to being under center, they've done really well. They've worked. They've had to work on their own. They've come in and said, "Coach, we got to work on this some more." So they've taken their own time to go do it, and it's progressed. And it was iffy early on, and it's getting better. So we've made some improvements. We are not a finished product there, but we're working on it.
And how has Josh McCauley progressed so far in camp?
He's been great. He's been working really hard. He's been a great leader for these guys. He doesn't have a problem using his voice and speaking and making calls and doing all that. So he's done really well.
Is it important for you to have linemen that can play guard?
Absolutely. Yes is the answer to that. Yes, we need guys with versatility. Guys can do more than one position. They can play right side, left side, guard, tackle, center, guard, whatever we need. We want to put the best 5 guys we can out there, and we'd hate to get stuck by, well, he's this position or that position. So there's a bunch of guys bouncing around on the line right now for that purpose, is to make sure that we can use any combination we need.
Is that the same case with guard and tackle? Because you sounded like experience at tackle, but I saw him playing guard today.
Yeah, he's bounced around. We've totally had the mindset where he's going to be able to play tackle for us too, and guard, and haven't had any snaps with him yet, but we definitely want to have the versatility to kick him out to tackle.
Now that we're getting to the back stretch of spring football, what's the most important thing you want to accomplish before we get done? What are you emphasizing the most now that you're getting toward the end?
Yeah, I really, it's the right time to talk about it. Is about finishing. It's about, it doesn't matter how you started, it's how you're going to finish it. And the guys we're working towards that. We're working towards having that mentality of, just kind of like in the scrimmage, we had a really good first half, and we weren't exactly the way we wanted to be. We felt we could have finished better. And then we're just going to keep progressing through spring. As you would in the end of a game, we want to be able to have that same mentality through this spring.
Coach talked about the special guest that you guys had a while ago, Coach Carroll and Speaker. What was the reaction from the team? What was your reaction? What was the feedback that you got?
It was good to see the old man. Good to see Coach out there. I think the guys had fun with it. It was kind of a surprise. So they were good with it. They were good. They reacted well.
One more question.
Who are classic examples of centers who just did everything right? Guys that you've done.
Justin Britt was a great example. We've had a bunch of guys. Ethan Posick, Those guys have and been able to play more than one position. Both those guys had played tackle and played guard and had the versatility to kick in and play center. Even speaking about versatilities, Damian Lewis was our guard last year, and he had taken some snaps in JUCO, but went to LSU as a guard only. And we had taken a couple snaps with him early on in camp, and we're playing Arizona up there, up at our place, and he had to go kick in the center, and we found a way to get it up. So they can come from anywhere. If you can get the ball back to the quarterback, we'll use your center.
I'm sorry, what was your dodgeball team name?
I can't speak on that anymore. They've named themselves the Glacier Boys.
Is that like the exact
No comment.
Okay. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. We're all good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Bear down.